Lift is created by the force of air moving very fast across the wings of a plane. Look closely and you can see that the wings have a special shape, curved on top and flatter on the bottom. This is called an airfoil. As air moves across the wings, lift is created. Here's how it works. When air moves across the wings, some of the air goes over the wing and some goes under. Because of the airfoil shape, the air that moves over the wings travels faster than the air that moves under the wings. Now it's time for an important rule. Slower moving air pushes harder than faster moving air. So the slower air underneath pushes up on the plane. When this force is strong enough to overcome the force of gravity, the airplane is picked up off the ground. Lift! So now you know that lift is the force that gets an airplane off the ground. Still seems hard to believe, right? Well, here are a couple of experiments you can do that will prove that moving air creates lift. For both of these, you'll need a blow dryer set on cool, not hot. First, get a nice flat sheet of paper and lay it on a tabletop, but let about half of the sheet hang over the edge. See how it droops down? Tape the other end to the table. Now take your blow dryer and point it sideways away from the table, over the hanging piece of paper. Turn the blower on low and watch what happens to the paper. It actually rises up. Now try the blower on high. What happens? It rises even more. Do you know why? Remember what we said about lift, that air moving faster doesn't push as hard as air moving slower. Think of the paper as an airplane wing. If the air above the wing is moving faster than the air below, the wing will rise upward and we have lift. When the air on one side of an object is moving faster than the air on the other side, the object will move toward the faster moving air. How do we know? Because you just proved it.
I got that fire, 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 fire for the dance floor. I got that fire, 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 fire for the dance floor. Turn it up, fire, 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 fire on the dance floor. I got that fire, 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 fire for the dance floor. Turn it up. 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 Turn it up.
This is a step-by-step tutorial of making an airlift. Alright, first, what we're going to do in the following slide, I'm going to show you the layouts of how to do, how to design your airplane wing. So the way it is designed is we need a paper that's cut 2 inches by 11 inches long. So what we're going to do, you're going to need a pencil, a ruler. I just have an architecture ruler, just in case. Maybe you need different kind of measurings, but we just need a simple ruler will do fine. And you will need some scissors. Okay, at first what we do, since we have an 8 by 11 paper, so we already have the 11 inches long. So all we gotta do is measure the 2 inches wide. So what we do, we take our ruler. So we take a ruler, grab our 2 inches. Jot it down. Make several points to get it down, to make a good line. And then we'll get one more. and then we'll draw a line down those points that you make. Alright, next, starting from the length, first you want point A. First you want a line a half an inch from the beginning of the paper, either side. I'm going to choose one side. We're going to measure half an inch. Then our second point, which is B, has to measure 4 inches from the beginning. And then line C is going to measure 7 inches. Once you finish drawing up your lines, the next step is going to be cutting out the paper. All you're going to do is make sure when you cut out the paper is that you're going to have a 2 by 11 inch paper. So here we go. We're going to cut it. Now we have a 2 by 11 strip of paper. The next thing we're going to do is best to use a hole puncher, but for my purposes I don't have a hole puncher, so I'm going to use a blade. What we want to do, we want to make a hole in the middle of line B and C. Which will be approximately here. This is line B and this is line C. So what you're going to do, if you have your hole puncher at home, you're going to take your hole puncher, but for me I have my blade, and make an insert. Unlike like me, if you're using a hole puncher, it'll be faster than what I'm doing now. Alright, there's your holes. Now what you're going to do next is you're going to take the end of the paper and line it up with your line A, just like this. Now what you're going to do, you're going to have this folding where line A is at. So you're going to fold line A for where line is lined up. You're going to fold the top down, and then you're going to grab a piece of tape and you tape it down, and voila, you have your airplane wing. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to have a rod just like this. This is a wooden rod. What you're going to do with this is, if you have anything, you could put it between books. But what I have set up here, just like a small little table. So once you're placed your wooden dowel nice and straight up, you can get the wing that you made from earlier and you could slide it. You know, that's why we made the holes, to slide it through the dowel. So what you're gonna do next, slide it through the dowel, through the holes. Make sure you do it carefully, you don't want to rip nothing. Once you have it here, you want to make sure your wing is a little pushed down. Just like this. And the next thing will be easy.